hyperbole.
Yeah.
It's not an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration, but he's comparing what to these two things?
Apples.
Now look at the poem. Where's the line in the poem? It was line...
The last words. The last two lines.
Right. The last stanza. Though I am always wandering through hollow woods and hollow lands and hilly lands, I would find out where she's gone. So he's chasing the girl. And kiss her lips and take her hand, what he wants to do. And walk among long dappled grass and pluck till time and times are done. So he wants to go find this girl. He wants to stay with her forever in the woods. The silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. So, when is the moon and the sun out?
Daytime and nighttime.
Okay, daytime and nighttime. So what is he saying?
You want to be with her like forever?
Whoa, that's what I'm talking about. Sheer brilliance. I'm sorry. See what you can do if you just think about it and take it line by line? Good job, Jada. Because it's not the words that's on the page. You got to relate it to what he's talking about. Any questions about that? All right, let's get started. Everybody's missing a lot of those.
They want to go trip.
Oh, that's right. All right, so you guys in Google Classroom lesson 26, which I did this for a couple other blocks because I thought that we were struggling a little bit trying to compare and contrast the two poems. You can use this as a guide, but you guys should be able to do a Venn diagram and point out the similarities and the differences between these two poems. So I want you to work on it yourself, okay? But use this to make sure that you're looking at the different things. Let me back up. Now, I don't want to make assumptions. Would it benefit you for us to go through it like this?
You talking about this?
Yes. Are you guys good with it? Because you started on it last week. I need help here. You tell me, because I need to know what you need. I don't want to assume that you understand it and you don't. Okay, so where are we on our lesson 26 with the Venn diagram? That means we're nowhere? Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to make your, you can do it in a T-chart. Make your T-chart and point out the similarities, point out the differences in the two poems.
We can do the chart like that. Right?
You want to write it in my notebook or to do it like?
Do it in your notebook, because what I want you to do is the Venn diagram, but you need to get it down on paper first, and then you can create the Venn diagram to put on a poster. Okay? So do it like that, and there were two things that we pointed out this morning that I don't have up here. You can't find that. Page 16. All right. Okay, do you take your place? Yeah, smile, sorry. You work on your form? I'm gonna let you see if I spoke to it. You did. You got 9 2 3. Excellent. Good job. So you're working on the one that's on the English Google Classroom assignment. Do you have a paper copy? Here's a copy that somebody marked on. You can use to read these two and figure out what both of these are talking about and pay it. And then in Google Classroom, I want you to answer the question at the end of each of these poems. And then you compare it and contrast them. Okay? Oh, you know what? I changed the password. Let me make sure you don't even. If you leave town, you just wipe it out. One for you. So it is our registered 994, and just Brittany is your password. So go ahead and work it on the Google Classroom time. We gotta finish this up today, because we gotta move on to something else, okay? That's what I'm going to say. Anybody have questions? You guys good? Yeah, we good, yeah. You have any questions? You put your twine together to look like that. Okay. And then you show all of it. And then you get close and then I can put stuff on. Okay. I know that you guys have read through the Song of One with English. So let's go through the chart real quick with that one. You tell me what you need, you tell me what goes there, and then in your groups, you go ahead and finish up, reread sonnet 43 and compare the two. Because I want to make sure you have the information you need to put in the Venn diagram. When you get to your Venn diagram, though, you got to put textual evidence to support these things that we're pointing out, okay? All right, so let's just skip. We'll go back to the rhyme scheme last. But the central idea, what is the Song of Wonder English about? Nature. Oh, JD, you want to answer? I'm coming back to you, Nature.
It was about, him finding a girl, him going fishing, finding a girl that he loved and fishing.
Good job. But where was his girl? Because remember the central idea has to cover everything that's happening, like the roof on the house. So, but where was his girl?
It was buried in a stream.
Yeah.
It was sort of trout.
No, that's in the very. No.
It's a back in the
Fish.
level. So the fish turned into a girl, but then she did what?
Cherry.
A rock. So in the song of Wandering Angus, he is chasing the love of his life. And she flew off. Or whatever the fish that turn the women do. All right, so I should see everybody writing that. Do you think this was daytime or nighttime?
Dates.
Daytime to nighttime.
Yeah, so I would say during his waking hours, he was awake. Because most people, we're making emphasis here because most people that fish like to go fishing early in the morning. So when he said he had a fire in his head, he got this bright idea to get his little hiney up and go on fishing. He said, "Show me to the girl,
That was the central idea.
Yes. Look at the word choice that he used. When we're looking at word choice, we're looking for positive and negative words. So you circle some words that stand out to you, that say, tell you, that create the tone, the mood and the tone. So we want to know how you feel. Remember, let's not get confused because we want to keep the M&M, mood, me, mood is how the reader feels, M&M. And then we want to put what we think the tone is. How does the writer feel? I'll give you a couple minutes to come up with the mood and tone. One line. We're working on lesson 26 in Google Classroom so that you can finish that up and do your Venn diagram to compare and contrast these two. Aquarius, what would you put for the mood? And why? Think about what the poem is about. You're reading about this man and the love of his life, a beautiful glittering girl, and she takes off. How do you feel?
Shocked.
Shocked?
Yeah. He didn't know.
Just for like, the love is like the dog I love, and then he had to go chasing after them.
So give me a word. If that was you, how would you feel? Because this is about you.
Surprised.
So good. I like that choice. Okay. So it's up to you. That this, you're picking a word that based on what you read is how you feel. So you might not, you won't have the same words on your paper. Oh, she might be on the field trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the field trip. All right. Brown's on the field trip.
No.
No?
First, Brianna going.
Gwen. All right. All right, tone. Right. So, what's the tone of this passage?
Happy, excited.
Based on, do you think he's excited? Anybody else? Don't leave right here by yourself. Yeah. Interesting?
If you're a girl that on the left, you won't be excited.
Well, he's going after her, so I can see where,
He'll be excited to find her, but he won't be excited how she's laying off.
and you're saying he's not excited at the moment. A very good selection. I like that. Anybody else? So where is this girl?
Somewhere to it.
All right, so make sure you know that. Because that's going to be a stark contrast in the other poll. Pardon me? All right, so we talked about the scheme, the mood, tone.
You talked about the rhyme scheme?
No. So let's determine the rhyme scheme in just the first stanza, because this is a long poem. So just do the rhyme scheme in the first stanza, and then we'll talk about it. No, I got it. I printed it.
I'm talking about the last one.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, yeah, when we ended it, how can we send it to you?
Oh, the copy I have right here.
Yeah, I didn't send it to you.
Copy it to a Google Doc and share it with me. So, Amari has the rhyme scheme for the first stanza. So, Amari, will you tell us what it is, please? Does that give us a regular beat?
A, B, B, C, B, C.
Does it give us a regular beat?
I thought that is, when it's A, I thought that C is just like when head, correct, that'll be A. And if it rhymes with head, then don't come.
The ones that rhyme have the same letter. Then if it doesn't rhyme, you go to the next letter in the alphabet. But you got one, and then you got head, so you should have a B right here. Yeah, I think you can skip one. You skip, yeah. So, think about the rhyme scheme in this first stanza.
A, B, B, C,
No, because I read it, that's A, B, C, B,
Alright, so, the rhyme scheme in this first stanza. Do we have a regular beat?
No.
So when we talked about rhyme scheme before, we said if it has a regular beat, then it creates what kind of tone or mood? Because you got that happy beat, more upbeat. So if it's not a regular beat, that kind of changes the tone a little bit. So what kind of tone do we have here?
Like when, I think, it's like adventures, like one to see something
So if you're not happy, you're probably,
sad.
right, or it does not have to always go to sad, it could just be serious. So think about what's happening here.
So someone is not excited?
If you were fishing and that fish turned into a man, think about the tone you're gonna have here. It's gonna get real serious in a minute, okay? So think when you're comparing the two poems, and I'm gonna let you go, when you're comparing the two poems, look at Sonnet 43 and look at this, and we're not gonna talk about the theme until we get to the end. But look at Sonnet 43 and see if there are similarities, point out the similarities and the differences between these two, okay? So we have about, I'm gonna give you about 15 minutes to do Sonnet 43, then we'll come back and talk about it, and then you have to get your Venn diagram prepared, okay? Any questions? Because what you're looking at here, I keep rolling back, is to see how it's written, the structure, how these words on the page, how they relate to what the poem is about.
Grab it.